Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you a warm and cordial welcome to this splendid English lesson, presented by none other than Enzo's Butler, the esteemed Exceptional English Club. Today we shall embark on a captivating journey delving into the fascinating concept of anchoring bias. Our expedition commences with a dialogue, meticulously crafted to enlighten and enrich your vocabulary. Within it, you shall encounter words such as scrutinize, susceptible, and commendable, each one carefully selected to expand the horizons of your linguistic prowess. Moreover, we shall acquaint ourselves with phrasal verbs, including ran into, get off, ended up, and called out, to add a touch of flair to your verbal repertoire. And let us not forget the enchanting idioms and sayings, such as all hat and no cattle, give someone a run for their money, and fob off, which shall surely bring a smile to your face. Once we have absorbed the knowledge bestowed upon us by the dialogue, we shall embark on a series of comprehension questions. These queries, designed with the utmost care, will test your understanding and ensure that the lessons truly resonate within your mind and heart. As our remarkable journey draws to a close, we shall engage in exercises that focus on vocabulary, phrasal verbs, and idioms. These exercises, carefully curated for your benefit, will provide an opportunity for you to put into practice the knowledge you have acquired and truly make it your own. My dear companions, let us set sail on this remarkable voyage of learning and discovery. With compassion, conscientiousness, and charisma, we shall conquer the seas of English education together. I wish you a pleasant journey.
Enzo's residence, a remarkable 19th-century mansion, stood majestically against the backdrop of the falling sun. The butler, a well-dressed older man with the sparkle of wisdom in his eyes, was tidying up the library. Meanwhile, Enzo, a successful entrepreneur, was absorbed in his study. But something seemed to bother him, a knot in his mind he couldn't untangle. Suddenly, Enzo called out, "Butler."
Yes, sir. How may I assist you?
I'm wrestling with something that's cropped up in a negotiation. I can't quite clock on to why I keep ending up paying more than I initially intend to.
Sir, it sounds like you've run into the anchoring effect, a cognitive bias that influences our decision-making processes based on the initial information, or anchor.
Anchoring effect, is that why I feel like I'm just muddling through each negotiation? Tell me more.
Indeed, sir. The anchoring effect was first theorized by Amos Tversky and Daniel Kahneman. For instance, imagine you're buying a car. The seller's asking price of $30,000 becomes your anchor. You may negotiate downwards, but that original price profoundly affects your perception of any subsequent offers. You may feel thrilled to purchase the car for $28,000, even if its market value is $25,000. That, sir, is the anchoring effect in action.
So I've been falling for this anchor without even realizing it. I feel like I've been fobbed off with a trick.
Regrettably, sir, it's not so simple. The anchoring effect is deeply rooted in our cognitive processes. It's a universal human tendency that even experts in their field are susceptible to. Think of it like this: it's all hat and no cattle. We think we're immune, but our brains naturally lean on these anchors.
I've been going ahead with these negotiations thinking I was playing my cards right. It's like I've been playing checkers while they're playing chess.
Precisely, sir. But remember, knowledge is power. Being aware of this bias is the first step to mitigate its influence. For example, in a negotiation, knowing about the anchoring effect can give you a run for your money.
But how do I ensure I don't let the first offer anchor my judgment? It seems almost automatic.
It's tricky, sir. Even when explicitly warned about the anchoring effect, studies have shown that people still fail to fully adjust. However, there are strategies that can help. You could set your own anchor or focus on the other party's anchor, pull it apart, and double back to scrutinize its fairness.
It's not going to be easy, is it?
Indeed, sir. But the fact that you've clocked onto this issue means you're already ahead of many. Your newfound awareness of the anchoring effect, coupled with your existing business acumen, will certainly ramp up your negotiation skills. You'll give anyone a run for their money yet.
I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's as if the resolution to my problem was just around the corner. I can't afford to let my decisions get off scot-free from such cognitive biases.
A commendable resolution, sir. Also consider this. Anchoring effect is a tool, not inherently good or bad. It can be used or misused. A skilled negotiator can use an anchor to his advantage.
A valuable perspective, Butler. I'll take to understanding more about these cognitive biases.
Very good, sir. Shall I look in on you tomorrow with more examples and details on how to avoid these biases?
Absolutely. We're on the right track, I feel. And by the way, Butler?
Yes, sir?
You're not just a butler, are you?
The butler, with a hint of a smile, responded, "Oh, sir, I merely serve at your pleasure."
Comprehension questions. Question number 1. How does the anchoring effect affect perception in negotiations? Question number 2. How does the butler describe the anchoring effect? Question number 3. What does Enzo mean when he says he has been playing checkers while they're playing chess? Question number 4. What does Enzo realize about the anchoring effect? Vocabulary multi-choice. With his impressive business, what? He was able to identify profitable investment opportunities. A. Acumen. B. Subsequent. C. Skills. D. Profoundly. E. Knowledge. In order to stay competitive, businesses must constantly, what? Their strategies to meet changing market demands. A. Inherently. B. Cognitive processes. C. Adjust. D. Adapt. E. Change. The small business owner couldn't, what? To hire additional employees at the moment. A. Wait. B. Commendable. C. Bothered. D. Aware. E. Afford. The new product launch served as an what? For the company's marketing campaign. A. Opportunity. B. Tool. C. Inspiration. D. Anchor. E. Residence. Phrasal verbs multi-choice. The CEO couldn't, what? The phone as he was bombarded with calls from angry shareholders. A. Turn off. B. Clocked on. C. Called out. D. Get on. E. Get off. During the conference, I unexpectedly, what? One of our biggest competitors and had a chance to discuss potential collaborations. A. Bumped into. B. Clocked on. C. Look in on. D. Ran with. E. Ran into. Despite careful planning, the project, what? Costing more than expected due to unforeseen expenses. A. Look in on. B. Ended up. C. Ended without. D. Fobbed off with. E. Wound up. As a new entrepreneur, I often feel like I'm just, what? The complexities of running a business. A. Going through. B. Fell for. C. Muddling through. D. Muddling in. E. Go ahead with. Idioms and phrases. Definition: a person or thing that is all talk and no action. A. Get off scot-free. B. Give someone a run for their money. C. Just around the corner. D. All hat and no cattle. Definition: to deceive or trick someone. A. Get off scot-free. B. Fob off. C. Just around the corner. D. Set your own anchor. Definition: to escape punishment or consequences for something. A. Give someone a run for their money. B. See the light at the end of the tunnel. C. Fob off. D. Get off scot-free. Definition: to challenge or compete with someone effectively. A. Give someone a run for their money. B. See the light at the end of the tunnel. C. All hat and no cattle. D. Set your own anchor. Definition: the resolution or solution to a problem is very close or imminent. A. Set your own anchor. B. See the light at the end of the tunnel. C. Just around the corner. D. All hat and no cattle.
I express my utmost gratitude for your attentive ear. If you enjoyed this lesson, kindly subscribe and share it with your friends. Should you seek further enlightenment in the intricacies of the English language, I do cordially invite you to pay a visit to Enzo's Butler Club and join our growing community of English enthusiasts. I am Enzo's Butler, always at your service.